Hello everyone, this is Justice once again. Some may know me as Pizza Dad from other corners of the internet like my main channel, but I'm back here today to talk about The Clone Wars, my new short film that recently came out a couple weeks ago. I actually finished this one, thank God, and I think that I only did that because I forced myself to have a timeline. I gave myself 2 weeks from conception to completion to uploading it, and I succeeded. Oddly enough, I'm pretty proud of how it turned out, and I'm actually already working on a sequel to this, like a second episode. Enough about other stuff. I'm here to talk about the Clone Wars specifically. I had a lot of fun actually working on this. So most of the dioramas I used were from Instaprint Diorama. They have an Etsy store and an Instagram page, which I'll link down below. All the Tatooine stuff from beginning to end, from the desert floor to all the walls, are all Instaprint stuff. Everything else was made by me. The lat wall you see, Obi-Wan's cockpit, which is actually just a deodorant bottle with duct tape on it. The people I showed it to didn't know that on the first couple watches, so hey, it worked. I think a big benefit of not allowing yourself to spend much money and having a time limit, like most real film productions, allows you to get creative. Like the Darth Maul sequence, I actually shot that with the backdrop of a stormtrooper, the one that comes with the blast effects. He comes with that backdrop display. Clipped that on a curtain and I just shot it that way. I had like 2 sheets of the purple insulation foam that most diorama makers use. I'm not too experienced with working with that too much myself. I ended up just breaking off pieces and painting them orange to give that Geonosis orange terrain. The one effect I am a bit disappointed with was the cave. I'm not a big fan of how I just kind of glued chunks of the foam to cardboard and painted it. It looked fine, I guess, in the background. I just wish it was a little more detailed. I could go more in depth, maybe use a pool noodle and chop that up and use a heat gun to give it a good cave sort of look, which I got from the Budget Jedi, which is where I got most of my diorama tips growing up. A friend of mine did ask the process for making this, and it was interesting because usually with most films you write, storyboard, shoot. With something like this specifically, since I'm only using video game dialogue, I had a general idea of what I wanted the short film to be, you know, the lat crashing, the clones hiding in the cave, and I didn't realize at the time that took a lot from the first episode of the Clone Wars when I was making it, but it just ended up being what it is. I still had a general idea of what I want the short film to be, but I allowed it to be changed by the voice lines that I'd find during production, or even on the day of when I'd improv some new moves, like Darth Maul's saber turning over was never in my animatics, which you might have seen if you watched my animatics video. Lots of this stuff is just patience and persistence and allowing yourself to be a little flexible and coming up with new ideas on the spot, even if that's just in the editing room. It's regular filmmaking, man. It's just like making a live action film, just a little more in depth with the pictures and stuff. I want to record more BTS footage. I don't feel like that I filmed enough. You know, I have no more than like 2 minutes worth of footage, and that's not gonna fill all this audio that I have. So sorry if in the editing bay I ended up having to replay some clips or something like that. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about the Clone Wars. I think this is the last sort of special feature I'll make about the Clone Wars, and the next video you'll probably see uploaded on this channel will be my next short film, which will be The Mandalorian. I've been hinting at it in the other videos, so it's not really a surprise. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.